Yo, what's up? Bob here. Welcome to Vinyl Finds on the Bob Bradley YouTube channel. This is number 119. That's right, folks, number 119. I found some records this week, and we're going to get into them right now. Coming in hot, found this at Book and Music Exchange. That's right, that's a used book and music store for $8.99. From the year 1958, Johnny Cash sings the songs that made him famous on Sun Records. That's right, that ever familiar Sun Records label. This is a great record. Compilation of all Johnny's Sun Record 45s. Yeah, that's right, it has, yes, Ballad of a Teenage Queen, Walk the Line, Train of Love, Big River, all of the songs that Johnny was known for early on in his career. I've been collecting Sun 45s a little bit. They're kind of hard to find here. There's several notable 45 collectors here in town, and they snatch those suckers up quick. So I haven't been doing a good job of finding many Sun 45s. If you've been watching the channel, you know there was a video where I found a whole huge box of Sun 45, but the guy just wants way too much money for them. Nice clean copy of this record. It was in their collectible records box, but it was only $9, and I was happy to grab it, so I snatched it up. Let's get into a little bit of audiophile stuff here. This video is going to be kind of all over the place. If you're looking for a clean copy of Pet Sounds, but you don't want to put out the $75 for the acoustic sounds, analog productions, mono, or even $60 for the stereo, you might consider finding this. The Beach Boys, Carl and the Passions, twofer. It says here on the front, Carl and the Passions, So Tough. So there are two records in here, Pet Sounds and Carl and the Passions, So Tough, Beach Boys records. Now, the Carl and the Passions record is from '72, and it's a rock record. Kind of a early '70s rock record, kind of like a Diet Steely Dan kind of a thing. Not quite as sophisticated, but it has kind of that sound. And we all know Pet Sounds, right? So there's a stereo Carl and the Passions, and then a mono Pet Sounds in here. This is the Winchester pressing. It sounds very good. Probably a little less bass than the Analog Productions one. Maybe even a little less bass than the OG mono. That said, it sounds very good. It is, of course, all analog, and I paid $9.99 for this. This is a VG Plus Easy. It's on Reprise. Found this at Half Price Books. Pretty cheap. Really great sounding. I mean, this probably ranks up there with one of the best pressings of Pet Sounds. So, if you see a clean copy of it, pick it up. I've never had this record before. We all hear these songs on FM radio. And as my friend Jeffrey Lee Puckett pointed out, you know, when they come on, you don't turn them off. It is a record that is pressed repetitively by audiophile record distributors everywhere. So, Mo-Fi, Analog Productions, and so on and so forth. Supertramp's Breakfast in America. This is a Terry pressing of the record. It sounds really amazing. This is not a guitar record. There's a lot of pianos on here, keyboards, trombones, trumpets, a bit of whistling. Yes, there is some guitar, but it is not really the centerpiece of this record. You know, there's not like a bunch of big massive guitar solos or anything. Insanely fantastic cover. I believe this record won the Grammy for packaging the year it was released. Check out the center label. So cool. Expertly recorded. They really took their time. They did a lot of work on these. You can just tell. I mean, these are involved, sophisticated, great sounding recordings, huge soundstage, Tons of detail, tons of different instruments, lots of ear candy. This is a great record to have as a reference record, an auditioning record for gear or to let your friends hear your rig. Yeah, if you like to have great sounding records that also have some jams on it, this is one of them. Goodbye Stranger, Take the Long Way Home, Breakfast in America. I mean, this is a strong record. Paid $10 for it and am happy to have it in the collection. This is near mint. Yeah. My most anticipated release of the year. I have been talking about this record. Record Store Day happened, so I didn't show it, but I've had it for a little while. And boy, does it sound incredible. Right off the top, I would like to say, go out and buy this record. Just go get it. Okay? It is absolutely fantastic. Bill Evans, You Must Believe in Spring. This is Eddie Gomez's last record with Bill Evans. Excellent cover. Insane sounding record. This pressing, cut at 45 RPM, mastered by Kevin Gray, sounds incredible. Super quiet. My copy is mostly flat. Craft recording. Nothing crazy. It's a beautiful record. If I see an original pressing that's clean, I will buy it still, but I am super glad to have this one. The 45 sounds incredible. Lush. Huge. Bill is doing his thing. He's playing all these beautiful chords, and the rhythm section is just propelling the songs forward. These dudes are straight virtuosos. And the drummer, Elliot Zigmund, he's varying what he's playing. He's got chops galore. He's got vocabulary. The drums were recorded very nicely. And Eddie Gomez, this might be one of his strongest performances. I mean, he is killing on this. Beautiful sounding bass, kind of slow bass. It is an upright after all. So it's beautiful sounding record. I can't suggest this enough. It has the theme to MASH on it. if you're of a certain age like me, you probably watched a lot of MASH. I've probably seen every episode. Hawkeye, Radar, Hot Lips. Yeah, seen every episode. And this is a beautiful rendition of the theme. Gary's theme is on here. You Must Believe in Spring. This is my favorite release of the year so far. Just get it. If you like Bill Evans, you won't be sorry. This is sort of in the vein of the trio records, the early trio records. You will love this record. Period. Last but not least, a bit of a major score for the Blue Note collection. Yeah, that's right. Blue Note number 4076, Doing the Thing. The Horace Silver Quintet. Yeah. At the Village Gate. This is a live record. Sounds relatively good for a live performance. These guys are burning on this. If I went to this show, I would have been very happy. They're absolutely killing. The band is just going like this. I mean, there's none of this. They're pushing, and it's amazing sounding. There's some killer playing on here. Blue Mitchell on trumpet. Junior Cook on tenor. This is the first pressing of the record, and it's easy to tell because one side is a deep groove, and one side is not. That is a easy identifying factor. This one is probably VG Plus, very clean, from the collection of Ray Earl James. You can see his name right here. Yeah. Thanks, Ray Earl James, wherever you are, if you are still with us. If not, probably hear me say this as well. Yeah, it's a great record. They have a reissue out of this record that's mastered by Kevin Gray. I'm sure it's fantastic. But I paid $38 for this one. It's first pressing, VG Plus. Really nice. down at the comic book shop. Yeah, they must have got a bit of a collection. There was some other records there. Mr. Shingling was there. Some other things that were not so clean. But this was there as well. They were having 20% off sale that day. And I walked out for $38. So I had just seen this record not long ago. $100. So I felt like I did well on that. Yeah, great record. Great price. Horace Silver Quintet at the Village Gate. Bill Evans, You Must Believe in Spring. Insane record. My favorite release of the year so far. Tramp, Breakfast in America. Great audiophile record. The Beach Boys, Carl and the Passions, So Tough, and Pet Sounds. Johnny Cash sings the songs that made him famous. That's right, folks. Another nice stack of records. I've got some cool stuff coming up. Today I am wearing, if you keep your eyes on the community page, you've probably seen this already, but this is the Murder Dog and Trash Panda t-shirt. This came out on April Fool's Day. That's right, it's a fictitious record store. But it has this little pit bull on here. He's got a box of records, and the Trash Panda's back here. He's got some Sun records he found in a trash can. Cash only, no returns, you know. It's available in the t-shirt shop, along with other t-shirts like RL and the Dead Wax and the Van Gelder tribute shirt. But that said, please like, subscribe, tell a friend, leave some comments. And until we meet again, that's right, folks. Bob out.
Woo. Raining hard. Better get out of the water before I die.